Welcome back, guys. Like I said, in this segment, we're going to have the ballers abroad. We're going to start calling and letting you guys hear him. I think probably going to try to get to Randy Chino George first.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to start the ball rolling with Randy Chino George. Randy Chino George, of course, as you know, is presently in France playing with a team called COT. He'll give us the full details of that side. But Randy,
what time is it right now over there?
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's Randy is actually stayed up to have a chat with us, so we certainly appreciate it. I've been chatting with him online for the last half hour, keeping him awake so he doesn't fall asleep, because Carl and I were just having a fight who to call who first. I tell him it's 1 o'clock in the morning in France, so he needs to be deserved to call first. So we're just waiting for the call. As soon as the phone rings, and he's just said to me he's still awake, we will be speaking with him, and he'll be telling us how things have been going in France. Of course, his big team, he wants me to tell you, is set it off in the Virgin Gorda Summer Jam, and they are still the favourites to win the title up to this point. Of course, there's Up to the Time, who are playing very well. There's the East, who are now fighting and coming back and looking very good. They play tonight, so it's I mean, well, this weekend it's touch and go.
And just to let you guys know also too, we're gonna be talking to Kimani Stevens. We have BJ Caleb. We have who else we have out there, Paul? The guys are Shamar George. We have Kimani on air right now, Paul. I think we have Kimani.
We do?
I think so. Kimani's on. Let's go to the phone lines.
Oh, we have. Okay, here we go. Good evening, Sports Desk.
Hey, Kimani.
Yes.
What's going on? What's going on?
I'm good. All things.
Welcome to the Sports Desk, man. We are just here. Actually, I made sure call your folks to let them know that you're live on air tonight. How are you and the other guys doing?
Yeah, we're okay, you know. Just up here, taking it easy, enjoying everything that's going on.
How's school coming?
School going good. For sure, that's the number one priority right now. For sure, everything going good with us.
For those of you guys who are just checking in with us, we have Kimani Stevens out of Virgin Gorda. He's on air right now. I'm hoping to see a picture of him up pretty soon. Just to let you guys know that we're live here. Paul?
Yeah. Kimani, good evening. Paul on the ball here.
Good evening.
Good. Tell us a bit about what's the weather like, and what's the difference being up in the US compared to being down in Summer Jam. As you know, that's what's happening down here now.
Yeah, like I said, the weather right now, man, it's really cold. Really cold. But you're dealing with it still today. I mean, it wasn't that bad today, but like yesterday was 25 degrees, broad daylight. That's the kind of stuff we got to deal with.
Wow. Well, it's a new adaptation for you guys.
How do you find that, Kimani? How do you find the adjustment with the cold? What have you done to make it easier for you to make that adjustment?
I mean, it's a little tough, but I gotta keep my clothing. I gotta make sure I well layered up. Jackets, long johns underneath, 2 or 3 shorts to get through the day. And everything good now that I keeping up with my vitamins and stuff like that. That helping a lot. I have to keep everything right now.
Okay, who's there with you?
So we got Dion Blood in here with me.
Okay, put Dion on the phone. I know he's a little shy. Put him on the phone. Let me see if he has grown up a little bit.
Dion is being shy.
He's being shy as usual, right?
Yeah, he's like me, like that.
Who else is over there with you?
BJ Caleb.
Okay, let me get BJ online.
Okay, yeah.
Hey BJ, what's going on?
Good.
You tell me, man. I saw a picture of you guys in uniform today, man. You guys looking nice.
Yeah. We just took that picture yesterday.
Okay, so I see all you guys on team. I see Dion look like he's beefing up a little bit. I see a little bulk on Dion arms right there, and I see still.
Yeah, well,
I see he's still playing shy.
Yeah, try for a little ways, I'll try to keep up with the big guys up there.
I see you in back. Look like you're what, the number one center beside Charles? You and Charles?
Yeah, me and Charles, the two main scorers in the paint up here, you know.
Okay. Have you guys started any preseason games yet? Have you guys played yet?
No, actually, our first game is Saturday. First season opener.
When is this?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Quick question for you, BJ. Tell us what your workouts are like up there compared to what you're doing down here. What do you do to stay in shape? What's your day like?
When we first came up here, we had about 3 weeks of conditioning, and that's just basically trying to get our bodies in shape and, you know, keeping our health up so we don't get tired every playing ball. So that was really tiring. We had to run hills and all kind of stuff. We had to run timed miles and those kind of things. So it was challenging, but we get through it. Right now, we're really working on defense and trying to get ourselves organized and so we could be able to play at the college level right now.
What about the coaches? What do you find the attitude of the coaches? Are they tough? Are they easy? How do you find them?
Well, if they were easy, then this program would have been a breeze through, but they ain't easy at all. They're really tough on you, and they're preaching defense. Defense is the key. That's all they really worried about, defense.
How's my buddy Deanna adapting to it?
How what?
How is Deanna adapting?
Yeah, but I think it's, I can't speak for him. I can only speak for myself.
Okay, well, listen, we thank you guys for speaking to us. We're going to link across to Chino George in France now. So, anything that you guys would like to say?
Just tell Kimani that Chino is going to be gone next. I know you guys are glued to your laptop right now because Kimani just told me that you guys are watching it. You just told me that you guys are watching it. So, just tell him to continue watching. You know, we're going to link up with the other guys in a minute. You guys will get a chance to hear what they got to say.
You're watching it from tennis. Just start.
Okay.
That's good.
Any final words anybody want to say hello to before you go?
My family, everybody at home, everybody keep your head up and we up there doing all right, so you're not worried about nothing there.
That's good. Good to hear.
Okay, thank you very much for calling us and all the best and make the BVI proud.
All right.
Okay, good stuff.
I think we have Paul. We have Randy online.
I think Randy's going to be coming on. The guys are going to bring him on next.
Guys, if you're just tuning in, we're talking to the Ballers Abroad. We have Randy Chino George supposed to be coming online next. I think he's on right now.
Yeah. Good evening, Randy George.
Yeah, good evening, Paul.
Hey. Great to hear your voice, man.
What's up, Chino?
Are you still awake?
Yeah, man, I awake.
Good stuff. Tell us a bit about what time it is there, and what's it like in France. So,
it's just after 2. Just after 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
2 in the morning.
Yeah. 2.
Is that done?
Yeah, this is dub, man. This dub.
Okay, man.
you know, we gotta be following you guys. What's going on? We're doing good. We're just glad to hear that you guys, we just had Kimani and the rest of those guys we were talking to. So we're glad to hear that you're doing pretty good. So tell us a little bit how's the team going? I see you debut made some points and stuff like that, doing real good out there. Tell me a little bit about that, man.
Well, everything going good so far. We currently 5-1 and second place in our bracket, which comprises of 14 teams.
Okay.
So we were 4-0 for the first month, and we lost 1 game, so we got 1 point. So so we're 5-1 right now.
No, Chino, a lot of young guys in Virgin Gorda all around in Tortola listening to you talk about being a pro baller. What does it require, and how hard is it really to get to the level that you're at?
Well, it takes a lot of dedication, and hard work. To be honest with you, the thing I see with a lot of our kids at home, our kids have what you call raw talent. Meaning that they are talented, but they don't know the game. They don't know the game from a skills perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So when I feel like when our kids go on to go to college and stuff like that, when they get the different
Right.
Put that there together with the talent, and the sky's the limit for the kids.
How do you find, for people listening, what's the difference between playing VG Summer Jam and Pro Ball in France? Or, you know,
It's a whole different ball game, because you know, back home, like I said, a lot of people don't know the game from a skills perspective. It's just raw talent, you know what I mean? So when you come over here, it's a lot different. It's a lot different that you have to deal with than you know, dealing with it from home, because it's always, you know, you're not working only for yourself, but you're working for your teammates as well. So everything is X and O's. You know what I mean? You have to be on the course. You have to be in the right spot at the right time. You know, it's all about screaming and talking all the time and just getting into the flow of the game. You know, so you're working for others as well as yourself.
okay, finally, Chino, because we have another caller from different parts of the world coming on. Tell us a bit about, I know your love is Set It Off. It's playoffs now. I'll be there on the weekend. Send some love to Virgin Gorda.
Yeah, well, you know, I want to big up West, you know, West and the crew for the job they're doing over there in Virgin Gorda, and keeping Summer Jam alive, and also the sponsor of like Delta, you know, and everybody else who I had in making Summer Jam a success up to now, you know. And I mean, I played Summer Jam in 2010 for the first time in probably about 8 years, and you know, we win the championship in Set It Off. So I just want to say, you know, kudos to Set It Off, you know, again, for winning the championship again last year, and hopefully this year they pull it out again.
Okay, Chino.
For them all the way.
Before you go, Chino, I just want to let you know that you can stay logged on to us on jtvlive.net. We're gonna switch over to the other guys, the younger guys now, like you, who had the opportunity. We're gonna talk to them pretty soon. So if you're still up and you can stay up a little longer, just log on to jtvlive.net and listen to those guys' interview.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
good to have
good,
you
good.
then. No, Paul, I think we have.
Okay, Chino, good man.
I think we have Dominic Ward and his crew online. This is Dominic Shumba, and those guys
Okay.
are gonna be on. I think.
Okay.
Producer, are they on yet?
Not yet, but we're still waiting for them to come on. But I think
Now, guys, if you just tune in with us, like I said, we're talking to the ballers abroad. We have we just spoke to Chino, we just spoke to BJ,
And
Kimani, and Blyden was I think we have Dominic.
right, yeah.
Hey, Dominic,
Hello?
what's going on, Dominic? What's going on over there?
I'm good. Could you give me like 2 minutes? I'm finished with my food.
Say again. Hello.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, who's this? Dominic?
Yeah, Dominic.
Yeah. Okay. What's going on? Talk to us. You're on live on JTV, so your mom is listening to you.
We good. Turn on the volume, dog. Yeah, we good. Hello?
Hi, Dominic. You're speaking to Paul on the ball here, JTV Live. We're trying to link with you guys up there in the States to find out how things are going with you, and what's the latest. So we want to ask you a few quick questions.
Oh, okay.
Okay, great. First of all, Dominic, tell us a bit about what's the weather like and where you are, what part of the States that you're in, and the name of your institution.
Oklahoma City. We play for Point Hoops. The weather in Oklahoma City is crazy. Like today could be like 38 degrees, tomorrow's like 79.
So there's a large disparity in the weather.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about it for you in Oklahoma. What it's like there. What's your training like? What's your training regiment like on a daily basis?
Training is crazy. Like every day, all day. In the morning, we gotta get up like 7 o'clock. We got speed and agility training. We got individuals, and we got weight room all in the morning. Then we gotta come back in like an hour and a half for team practice. That's every day.
Let the general public know who's all out there with you, Dominic.
Pardon me?
Let the general public know who's there with you. I know. I think it's you and Shumba and Krivon, right?
Who else is there with you?
Who else? Anderson.
Say again?
Jaquan Anderson.
Okay, is Shamar there with you also?
Yeah, you right here. Get up, man.
Okay, put him on the phone real quick. I know his mom was listening. She probably wants to hear his voice.
Okay. Sumba. Chill on. Hold on.
You guys gotta make it quick, okay?
Hello.
Hey, Shamar.
Hi Shamar, you're here listening. This is Paul on the ball here with Carl Dubs Catliff. You're live on Sports Desk. How are you?
I'm alright.
Excellent. Listen, tell us, we just want to have a quick word with you guys up there. Obviously, people in the BVI would like to know how things are with you. Tell us a bit about how you have been handling the weather up there in Oklahoma, and how you're finding the training and how you're adjusting to what's happening up there compared to the BVI.
How is everything going, Shimba?
Everything going good. Practice going good.
How's the training?
Training a little hard, but working through it.
Okay. And how's the food?
The what?
How's the food?
The what?
The food.
Oh, the food I cook is very good.
Tell us a bit about what your day is like for you personally. How you finding the training?
Huh?
How are you finding the training?
It's hard. It's really hard.
Do you find that you...
Make me better.
Okay, go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead. You said it's hard. Tell us more.
It's hard. I want to work.
Okay, what about games? Have you begun playing any games yet?
We play games.
How often?
Like every week.
How many games you guys played so far?
We play like 5.
How many games did you guys win?
3.
Okay.
Do you find that you get a lot of game time, or where are you spending most of your time when you go to games?
On the court.
So you're getting good game time.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Let me put them on next one.
Okay, let's have a chat with one of the other guys that are there with you. Who is there with you?
Real quick.
We have to be quick though, because we're nearly out of time.
Alright. Come on.
Okay, we're just trying to. These are young basketballers, so time is the essence of them. Good evening. You're here with. This is Paul on the ball here with Carl Dubs Catliff. Let the folks know who we're speaking to.
You're speaking to Jaquan from Huntington Scott.
Okay, Jaquan from the gut, from the same area as me.
Yeah.
Excellent. Tell us a bit about how you're finding
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, and speak loudly because there's a slight little feedback. I said, tell us a bit about how basketball is for you in Oklahoma, but speak loudly.
Basketball in Oklahoma right now, there's a lot of work morning and afternoon, and got to push through it.
Okay. And have you played any games yet? Have you been on the court?
Yeah.
How many games have you played?
What? Ask him what time it is.
I can't recall right now.
But you've played a couple. And what is the time? What time is it over in Oklahoma now?
Hour ahead.
Hour ahead. So it's
Hour behind.
hour behind. So it's 8 o'clock just after 8 in the evening there then.
Yeah.
Okay, one final question for you. Are you enjoying the training? Are you finding it hard or easy? How is it for you?
It's hard, but it's what you gotta do to reach where you want to go.
Okay, it's what you got to do to reach where you want to go. Okay, well, thank you very much for calling. Thank all the guys.
Grab somebody else.
And is there anybody else we can speak to before we go?
You know,
Who else is there that we didn't talk to yet?
Cravon.
It's Cravon. Is he going to speak with us? Right.
No, guys, like I said, if you just tune in, we're actually talking to some of the young brothers abroad.
Okay, go ahead. Cravon?
Yeah, Kevon.
Excellent. Hi, good evening.
Kevin is from the gut also.
Hi.
Right, from Huntington's Guts, obviously. That's where most of the best ballers are from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us a bit about how you're finding training in the US, and if you're enjoying it.
It's real different. We have like intense workout in the mornings, like 40 minutes of speed, 40 minutes of individual, and 40 minutes of weight. Then come back in the afternoon for team practice.
So you're putting on some size?
Huh?
Are you getting bigger? You find are the workouts making you get bigger and stronger?
It's getting me more cut.
More cut.
And in shape, yeah.
And better in shape. All right. Is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to back home?
Just my mom and everyone from the area.
Because your mom is watching. I told her to check you out tonight, so she's watching. So I think she heard you.
Huh?
Your mother is watching, so she's listening to you.
Hi.
Okay, well listen, thank all the guys for speaking with us, and we wish you guys all the best and make us proud here in the British Virgin Islands.
Alright, will do.
Okay guys,
all right,
good
take
stuff.
it easy.
Thank you very much. Well, guys, that was all the different ballers. It was quite a wheel. Of course, these are young fellas still learning how to deal with the media and what have you. So, but it was certainly a pleasure listening to the different voices and hearing, And if you notice, there's one thing they all said in common, Carl, and that is that the training is not easy.
It's different. It's different.
Well, not easy. Why it's so different and why it's so tough.
Right.
And we know certainly, the youngsters, for instance, like right now, presently in Summer Jam 2012, they're having fun running up and down the court. But if you listen to what Chino said, when you go overseas, you can't run up and down the court like that anymore.
Well, the guys in college right now, like Kimani and those guys and Dion, they can tell you that because they're playing more skilled defense and offense and different plays and stuff like that. The folks that are on point, they're actually getting to that stage where these guys are. So they're actually doing a little bit of that's why they spoke about individual training and and all that kind of stuff. They're trying to get ready for when they get into college.
Right.
So we spoke to some of the guys who are in college already, which is Dion, Kimani,
Dominic
Bijan. They're the ones that's in college already. The ones that we just spoke to are the ones that are in On Point. Those are prep schools. So they were just explaining to us a little bit of how working out is for them.
Okay.
But probably we're nearing the end right now. So
well, let me just big up Summer Jam 2012. There is of course the upcoming games this weekend, and let's give you those games. On a Friday night, we have Let's Get It versus Running Rebels, Up to the Time versus Mad Talent, and Set It Off, the defending champions, against the Heat. That's a must-win for the Heat, otherwise they're out. Also on Saturday, we have Spartans, that's in the junior, against Come to Defend. Game Over versus Mixed Talent, again a must-win for Game Over. And the big one of the evening is Without a Doubt versus the East. East again have to win to make it to the playoffs. So there's some interesting scenarios there. A big hello to Roy O'Neill over there in Virgin Gorda. A thank you to Trevor Stevens, and a thank you to Carl. Carl, one quick text came in. Do I have time to take it? Okay, here's a question. When are you all bringing back Lesmore Smith to the show? Let's state a horse race in the BVI. So when you bring back Lesmore Smith, that's a good question. I'll call Lesmore and I will sort that one out.
Now, just before we go, guys, I just wanted to let you guys know that again, the BVI Tropical Shootout is on the 23rd and 24th. Sports Tourism and the BVI is going to be here. 4 interesting teams, 2 from the U.S., actually 4 from the U.S., 2 from Florida, 1 from Puerto Rico, and 1 from St. Thomas is going to be on. I'm expecting all you guys to come out. The posters are up already. We'd like to thank the sponsors who made that possible for bringing the teams here. Like I said, guys, once it's here, there's a lot in store, so look for those players. It's over probably 100 people is going to be here. God knows how much they're going to be traveling with. So we're looking forward to that. That's coming up next month, actually this month, 23rd and 24th. We're nearing the end. So we're just trying to get final preparations done, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a matter of, I think, saying thanks to all. Thanks for the callers. Thanks to Dawn Herbert for being here, and Stephen Payne. Thank you to, of course, Play to Win, Digicel, to Roton Wholesale for Gatorade. great drink. And of course the Speedies, who's going to get me across to Virgin Gorda tomorrow evening. It's Summer Jam playoffs, baby.
Once again, guys, like Paul said, we'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. We always here to bring the sports to you, and we're going to try our best to bring Lesmo back again, so we can start the horse racing out. But once again, we'd like to thank all our sponsors. Just a shout out to some of the folks. I I definitely have to say, Fonzie, this one is for you.
Okay.
Because I didn't give it to you. All my Spanish people, speaking people, I know you guys are, looking.
You're supposed to say it in Spanish.
Virgin Gorda, Anegada, and Jos van Dijk, I know you guys check in all the time. I just want to say thank you guys for doing that. And it's been a pleasure this evening having this show with you guys. Paul, once again.
Until next week.
Be up, good sports.